Welcome viewers to Dr. Paul Kebisho on YouTube. Well, thank you very much for taking a bit of your time to come and watch this particular YouTube channel that belongs to Dr. Paul Kebisho. Allow me today to talk about a few things about planning for retirement. Please, retirement. It is in my 28 years career, I have realized that majority of us people, we take things for granted. We assume that life will be the same way it has always been, and we normally assume that everything will be okay. But that's an assumption that cannot be overemphasized. It's an assumption, and assumptions are bad things. It is very, very important for us to know that the energy levels that we have now, at one point in time, they will go down. Our parents were one day young as we are. They were a lot boost of energy. They had everything going for them. They had the time, they had the energy, they had the money. But one thing that I want you people, my viewers, to note and realize, allow me to take you what we call through a journey of life. Between age 1 to age 25, basically we were all at our youthful stage. And the Bible says, rejoice in the days of your youth. However, you shall be held accountable. So the issue of accountability comes in. What did you do when you had the low boost of energy? What did you do for yourself? Did you lay the financial foundation? Remember at that point between 1 to 25 years, you were at your youthful stage, you were a non-producer, but by the end of the day, you were a consumer. From where were you consuming from? You were either consuming from your guardians, your parents, or those people who took good care of you at that point in time. So you used to be, actually, you were a parasite, and your parent or your guardian was your host, and you suffered from what we call dependency syndrome. Note that between 1 to 25 years, you were at your youthful stage. You were a non-producer, but by the end of the day, you used to consume. From where were you consuming from? You were either consuming from your parent or your guardian. Therefore, your parent was your host, and your parent was your host, and you were the parasite. You depended on them. Now, between 25 to 60 years, if I may use the actual age given by the government as the retirement age for many civil servants, apart from the university lecturers and judges that we have in our corridors of justice, you entered into the middle age. You became a producer, but at the same time a consumer. From where do you consume from at least between 25 and 60 years? You consume either from your business, either from your salary, or whichever source of income that you get. We refer to that time between 25 and 60 as the PET time. PET time means this is the prime earning time. But unfortunately, many Kenyans, they refer to that time as the prime eating time. That's why you see a young man of 25 years, 27 years, taking a loan of about 5 million shillings to buy a car so that we can go showing off his colleagues that he has now started making money. And remember, he has taken that particular loan if he has not stolen, as has been the case with quite a number of Kenyans. Now, remember between 25 to 60 years, that is when you now start thinking of where to buy a piece of land, where to build a house, to marry, and to get children. So you don't think that you have a lot of time between 25 and 60. You only have 35 years to put your house into order, failure to which you'll have yourself to blame forever all the days of your life. Now, because of this income that you normally get between 25 and 60 years, you have a lifestyle. And this lifestyle is being financed by the income that you get. That's why you see people now living in the most elite suburbs, driving the most expensive cars, wearing what we call designer clothes. If it is ladies changing their hairstyles on a weekly basis, and wearing all the colognes available in the world. So because they have what we call an income, and therefore they can be able to finance their lifestyle. Note, between 60 to 120 years, all of us, we shall enter into the old age. We become non-producers, but one thing remains constant: consumption. You still consume. Now the question comes, from where will you consume from? You can't go back to your tender age where your parents used to support you. They may even be long gone. Like in my case, I don't have any parents. I don't have a parent. They are all gone. You cannot go back to your employer and tell him how good you used to be so that you can be given another job. Or you can even be reinstated within that place that you used to work. After all, your energy levels will be down, and therefore they require a young, energetic, brilliant, robust young men and women. Now, Educating, some people think that educating their children, they have actually made an investment. Let me surprise you. Educating your son or your daughter is not your investment. It is not your investment. It is their investment. And let me surprise you a little bit further. Don't think because you have educated your children, they'll be giving you what we call money to lead your life. No, 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 no. They have their life to lead. They have their own challenges to go through. So you need to ask yourself. So if you think that your children will support you, my friend, you're living in the eras of Homo habilis, Homo sapiens, and Homo erectus. If not, can be the cousins and us. Ask yourself, even you now who is working at the moment, how often do you put your mother or your father as a subject matter of your budget? In fact, they don't even appear anywhere in the AOP, as a matter of fact, because the amount of money that you earn is not even enough to meet your needs, individual needs. Sometimes people don't even remember to go to visit their parents. They don't even set the money using the available money platforms. They don't even have that money. Majority of young men and women, they're living on debt. They're full of debts. They have got KCB, Mshwari, they have Tala, they have Blanche, they have Senka, they have all types of loans, normal loan, abnormal loans, Shylock loans. Some people are just walking. It's like a situation that is totally unpalatable. So what about being taken to old for the aged? Is it a very good choice to be taken to the home for the aged? Well, you may say it is not good, but your actions like now as you continually work, when you have the energy level, if you find yourself spending more than you earn, living large than your income, that is your destination. So don't cheat yourself. Don't go cheating anyone. That is your destination. But wise men and women, they rely on their investments. And let me tell you this, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make things happen. Allow me to ask only those two questions, then you can always pay me a visit in my office for more elaborate discussion. You know, the question is, if you are working, like if I am working for instance, do you pay yourself? If you have a pay slip, we normally have 3 entries in your pay slip. We have what we call total, that is gross income. Then we have what we call total deductions. That includes what we call the statutory deductions. The National Hospital Insurance Fund, the National Social Security Fund, among other deductions. Then below there, we have what we call the net pay. If I may ask you, viewer, which is your money there? Is your money the total earnings? Is your money the total deductions? Or is your money the net pay? Majority of Kenyans that I have interviewed, they normally think that net pay is their money. Net pay is never your money at any one given time. Why? Net pay, it is from your net pay that you pay the landlord. Paying the landlord does not make money come back to your pocket. So that is not your money. You pay Kenya Power. Kenya Power is not your company. In fact, that is money. You have already spent money on their services, so you have to pay for them. Then you pay Nairobi Water if you live in Nairobi. If you live in Nyeri, you pay Nyawasco. If you live in Kiabu, you pay Kiwasco. If you live in Nyahuru, you pay Nyawasco. So the question, so that is not your money. From your net pay, if you have a house girl, you pay the house girl paying using the net pay. What about the supermarket that you normally frequent every end of the month? You take money to that rich man again, who gets money from your net pay. What about the bus fare or the fuel? You give money to the owner of the petrol station. You give money to the matatu owner so that you can be moved from point A to point B. So that is not your money again. So net pay is not your money. So net pay is your weakest link. Your strongest link is what we call the total deductions. Because if you took a loan to buy a plot somewhere, that now reduced the net pay, but for what the oil costs. If you have taken a policy for your children's education, which is actually being deducted from your salary, therefore lowering the net pay, perfect. Because that money goes to a project you can see. If you took a loan to buy a house under what we call a mortgage scheme, perfect. Because that money gets deducted. Remember, it does not matter where you live. If as long as you live on rented premises, there is no residue value, even if you pay 100,000 shillings per month. Because by the end of the day, that money belongs to the landlord. And the property belongs to the landlord. So I would urge you, members, please, remember, allow me to quote one man that I respect so much. He's called Mr. Parkinson. Parkinson law states that human minds have the ability to create problems equivalent to the amount of money available. Any new income must be met by an expenditure. Then how do we manage our finances? For more information regarding what you can do to plan for your retirement, to plan for your children's education, and to be able to meet your goals and objectives in life, kindly don't hesitate to call us on 0713 53465. 0713 53465. You can even pay us a visit at Top Blast House, Outer Ring Road, that is first floor, where we have Petan's driving school, and it is actually now just after Ola petrol station on your way towards Bogadogo. We are there, we can advise you. Visit our website, kindly, www.panoramaconsultings.com, or you can even actually visit our YouTube channel at Dr. Paul Kebisho official YouTube channel. Call us on 0713-534-65 for more information. That has been our business, and may God bless you for viewing us. Thank you and God bless. But remember, what you do today determines your tomorrow. Thank you and God bless. Thank you.